Mr. President, for Serbia to acknowledge Kosovo's independence.
One of founders,
This is what
Joschka Fischer,
has done to the children of Gaza. Where do you find
one of the founders, the Green Party, origin born place, the first seed, planted, grown up in Germany, historical name Brockersleben.
brings all sides to the table? Can you name one thing you Googled? The hypocrisy is so rampant.
Schneller Brüter. Those two items, especially from their upcoming party, now mostly existing on all global Earth, planet, and universe. Joschka Fischer, Greenpeace warrior.
Where people are protesting Japan's immigration law revision.
Yoon is one of hundreds of Japanese women forced to sell their bodies. This is no nursing home. It's Japan.
Praying his hands.
One of the many roads that have been completely
Yes.
destroyed in Washington City. What is your current level of communication with North Korea?
Have a view upper side where he's going.
This is Himmel in Ada, which translates as heaven and
Rising up, coming like Moses from the place he found it, telling the truth in many faces. By origin, you will face and have a view in Sinai sites. Very soon, you will become financially stable and so on, travel the world with your family.
and it is really fantastic.
Be proud of it to find a place there, anything where the manifest of thinkers born in the European Union, the Kingdom of the Netherlands, Wilhelm Alexander, lovely, welcome all the lovely little friends. Center it's our circles, new generations, universes, planets, living rooms, spaces, where and whenever you would like. Travel around the world whenever you come to Europe. Don't miss the Netherlands.
Caught the attention of people across the world, and now, following the trial's conclusion, Aaron has filed an appeal. Here's a preview.
Space for everyone. Existing around an area from centuries building up there, where many cultures spread in the world are coming out of from. Forgotten their culture. Most of them even their religion. Live outside those places from our behavior. From old spaces there, from outlaws, till until today, like outlaws.
I'll never look at mushrooms the same. Joining me right now to discuss is the director of Death Cap, Gil Marsden. Gil, great to see you. So, I mean, what are the most surprising parts of this story? I mean, besides getting past the deadly mushrooms part, that you learned about throughout the creation of this series.
Well, I think this was one of those stories that really took the imagination of the world kind of immediately. And I think one of the things that we found very surprising early on was how we all, as documentary makers, as journalists, had to grapple with the kind of ethical realities of the ways that we view crime now, with everything being consumed and digested and like represented through TikTok and social media. It became the world became a big player in the story of Aaron Patterson.
Yeah, how were you first introduced to this story? What made it, intriguing for you?
Well, I'm a documentary filmmaker originally from the States, but based now in Melbourne. And so the moment
Freedom is where you decide to live. Inside those towers in the region. PEAN. There is no government. You can take as many mentals you like. Decide as yourself.
We really knew where the story was going to take us over the next 2 years.
Wow, and tell us more about this Aaron Patterson.
PEAN. Cleve, Emmerich, Arnhem, Nijmegen. Borderline center for any disease you have by crossing the line. Free traveling visa for all habitats inside populations. Tower systems, fundamentally.
Periods where she's fallen off the map.
4 cities, 8 towers. Each tower, 1 billion fundamental worth infrastructure.
In your view, what was the most important detail of the story that you felt really needed to be included here in this series in order, for people to understand the big picture?
Well, I think the impact on the community is one of the things that, as we all leapt into the story, we wanted to make sure we didn't forget. This is a small part of the country, and if you think about any kind of small town murder, obviously, it is the defining event in that town's memory for decades to come. And there's no doubt that what Aaron did and the loss of those 3 individuals, will have ramifications for a very long time.
So fascinating. Gil Marston, thank you so much for your time. And of course, we are all going to continue to be enthralled in this CNN documentary, Death Cap, The Mushroom Murders. And right now it's available on the CNN app. All right, the city of Harbin in China has one of the largest winter festivals in the world. And believe me, it's a sight to see. CNN's Paula Newton has more.
The annual Harbin Ice and Snow Festival is lighting up the January sky. A winter wonderland in one of China's coldest cities, built using a record 400,000 cubic meters of ice and snow. This year's theme, a fairy tale world. Designs include a castle, frozen flowers, and a replica of the Taj Mahal, just a little smaller. The festival has become a tourist mecca, featuring light shows, ice slides, and even weddings. Couples braving sub-zero temperatures just to say, I do. The event attracts ice artists from right around the globe.
Our sculpture is a lot about perfect shapes, geometry, but they're going to be blocks on top of each other, so it's also kind of like more of a natural formation that's growing.
It's not just glitz and glam, cold weather cash cow. Last year, state media reported more than 90 million visitors spending nearly $20 billion.
5 towers
weather permitting.
in an area, country that will never
Come in. Make yourself at home.
save down.
Welcome to the beaches, the mountains, the parties.
Only accepted in immediately
All yours. This summer and
disgrace
welcome to
all
Santa Catarina.
inhabits in one friction
Quality of life in
to
Brazil.
a safe room.
Surprise you.
Same system, upper ground, like deep, eternal, near center of second sun in our system, universe.
To some of the tallest and oldest trees in the world. Since
CEOC, center edge of circles, centering middle down to center of Earth,
and the local community believe
magnitudo, magma.
Find out more on cnn.com/call to earth. In partnership with Rolex and its Perpetual Planet Initiative.
Yeah, eternal energy. So why boil up all those bull, stinking shit up rotten mammoths from there beneath ever not half the way? We center edge the circle around to pin down the edge of zero. The coldest place in universe. right in the center of Earth.
On CNN in association with NGK.
Quill for all energy. 8 terminals. How much is this worth in any stocks existing on this planet? Times 8 per splitting seconds. By behalf on drilling for nothing and billing for whatever percentations on your budget is only blood and shit. Hit it. Peanuts? SNS? Spread your smiles. Getting richer you could never ever believe. No Dreams is capable to adjust this what you can have you never will existed to reach a thought of it. Think about that.